What is going on, Variety 1707? I am back, yes, back with yet another YouTube video. On the last video, which was about 3 weeks ago, was the third path on the San Pablo Bay Trail, which this is the end of that path. And on today's video, we are at the Pinole Creek watershed, as I have showed you guys on last video. And this is the Pinole Creek, and this is the trail that is attached to it. One of the paths, not the trail, but the path that I'm going to be walking. This path I'm going to be walking, and there's another path right there that is on the Pinole Creek. So without further ado, let's get started. And before I get started, I want to say, if you like what you see, please feel free to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's get started. Yes, I have walked this path before. I have scoped it, so I do know what's coming up. It's a great path, and I was checking on the maps, and we are in Pinole right now. And there's the creek right there. It's overcoming by this bridge. So this is the start of the creek, and we're not going to walk the whole path, but I know where the whole path goes. It actually leads to where I bowl. So it's a small world. But yeah, no, I haven't seen you guys in about 3 weeks. Just kind of miss you guys, and just got off of work, so I'm kind of just wanting to go on this path, and then I'm gonna go home because I am tired, my boys. I have been walking the hell out of today. I don't know if that makes sense, but we're gonna go with it. So here's another, like, a good shot of the water of the Pinole Creek, and this thing where the water comes in and out of. So that's kind of a trip. And so yeah, and this is going to continue all the way, I believe, through the end of this part of the path that I'm going to be walking on. So but yeah, no, yeah, this is a trip. Yeah, we see people walking on the paths. This is hella cool. Yeah, a lot of people walking on the paths. A lot of growth. We've had a lot of rain lately, and this is one of the first weeks that's in the 70 degrees for the Bay Area. So I'm very happy about that, and we're not going to see rain for another 10 to 12 days. So, but we got our fill of rain. I mean, it was coming down, my boys. It was pretty gnarly. As you see right here is a random fence right there. I don't know what it's covering. And more of the creek right here, so that's kind of cool. It just runs along the creek, I believe. I'm not quite sure why that fence is there, but it is, so that's cool. And on this side, we just have a fence that just continues, and it's covering like the backside of these trees. These are people's houses, so their backyard is basically this trail. And I find that interesting. This is open, so that's kind of cool, I guess. So yeah, the gate is open, so if you want to explore back here, or people can explore back there. I don't know why. I mean, you're going to be peeking into people's houses, so that's not good. But well, they have it open for a reason. So but yeah, no, just continuing on, more of the creek, and it goes for a while. I mean, this creek is when it started raining and pouring, I mean, the creek was filled. It was, I mean, it's not going to be dry for a while. It's pretty filled. So more of the fence, and more just random items beyond that fence that people can look at or explore. So that's kind of cool. More items, and people's backyards that just kind of got destroyed, so that sucks. But yeah, no, more. I'm just trying to go and look at everything here. There's a lot of stuff going on with this path here, so we're just going on. There's a nice shot of that creek right there, and just water just flushing out of it. Which is pretty cool. So yeah, and then we see more of this fence, and more of this liner thing beyond the fence, and another freaking fence. I believe it holds, I don't know what it does, but there's another one. I don't know if there's going to be any more over here, but if there is, there is. This is like a neighborhood, I think, in Hercules. or in Pinole. I think we're like on the borderline of Hercules and Pinole. So I think this is Pinole, but I could be wrong. But I mean, if this is the Pinole Creek, I would assume this would be Pinole. So more trees, kind of covering this part of the fence, which is interesting. So we got people on our path right now, so coming up. But yeah, well, this is just a trip. I did this path actually filming, and it didn't really film because my phone had those the storage issue. So we got that figured out, and it is indeed filming right now. But yeah, it was crazy because I filmed the whole thing, and it just didn't want to film. So hopefully we get this whole video on video. So, or this whole hopefully this video works is what I'm trying to say. I'm tired, I'm sorry. But yeah, no, we're just continuing on. We see random, like, if you guys see that, that's like a part of a tree that's on the side of the creek, which is kind of interesting. And like different piles of bark and stuff like that. Different animals, as I've mentioned before, on different trails, there's different animals that live in those holes, spiders, snakes, whatever. So it's kind of a trip. But yeah, no, the fence just continues all the way, I believe, through this whole trail. So there's really nothing to report more on that fence. I mean, if you guys want to look at it, yeah, that's cool. But yeah, no, there's different trees and shrubs, and then this is kind of like a closed path, kind of, that it blocks a little bit of the creek. But the creek, as I said, continues down. So, yeah. But how you doing today, folks? Oh, so this tree kind of covers the fence and this, so that's that. Yeah, but no, just continuing on. Yeah, it's been another start to a week, and then there's like a bench on the other side of the trail that if people want to like stare at the creek or just sit down and take a rest, there's that. I don't think there's one on this side. I don't believe so, but people can just sit on this. It really doesn't matter. But there's an actual bench right there, so that's cool. But yeah, no, then there's like a little divot inside the fence right there that people can hang out or get some shade or whatever. And yeah, different like trees that are, this tree actually overhangs that part of the fence. So that's kind of cool. So yeah. Not a bad trail right now. So kind of widens too. This trail, as you see, kind of widened. It was narrow and it widened. Oh yeah, there was just a burst of wind and dirt kind of got in my eyes a little bit. But yeah, this palm tree, kind of some palms off this palm tree kind of fell. Yeah, that's a big ass palm tree. And it's just on the other side of the fence, as you see right there. So that's cool. And there's different paths actually that people can walk on. This path, obviously, and then right there it's a little higher elevation. Not higher, but I mean, relatively speaking, it's higher. And there's that path. So, and it leads just to that shaded area right there. So we'll walk through it. Oh, there's an opening onto the gate. So if people want to like go on that path and then end up in the middle of this street, I don't know what street this is, Rosti. Okay, whatever. But yeah, Rosti Street. So, well, there you go. Feel free. So, but we're gonna stick on this path, and because I know where we're going. But yeah, no, I hope you guys are enjoying your time wherever you are. I hope it's warm. I hope it's springtime. Yeah. So yeah, people doing some yard work over there in their house, in front of their house. So this is kind of like a neighborhood type area. And then this is like a great shot of the creek, as I was telling you about, and water just rushing out of it, and more trees growing out of that creek, which is kind of amazing if you think about it, because it's just constantly, the tree is just constantly getting water and sun now. well, now since it's been sunny. And it's becoming more enclosed. This is more of an enclosed path where you guys can't see the creek, but I wanted to show you this before it becomes closed. And over here it's going to be closed. So different frogs and tadpoles live in it, so that's kind of cool. You see different animals. But yeah, no, so I was wrong. Well, my bad. I haven't walked this path in a while. Excuse me, folks. But yeah, no, this is more open. So you can see where the water is rushing out of. And I thought this was the open or the closed path, but this is the open part of the path. So my bad, folks. There's a tree right here, so that's kind of a trip that a tree is just growing randomly right there. But yeah, no, so here's more of the path, the Pinole Creek. The creek, not the path. We're on the path, we're at the creek. And you can see that the water is rushing out towards the right. So yeah, and there was just different trees. Like this tree is kind of leaning over the fence, and this fence, as I said, is a constant theme throughout this video. So we're doing that. And then, you know, it kind of covers the creek, kind of is covered up by these trees. This is the closed path I was telling you guys about, not where I thought. But yes, this is the closed path where trees are blocking the creek. And over here, this is an interesting little area over here I want to take a minute to discuss. Look how wide open that is. Animals, I'm more than likely animals are going to roam that nightly. So, and we don't know, but that could be something I do. I'm not quite sure. There's no opening. Actually, goddamn, there is an opening, but I don't know. If you guys want me to do that, I don't know what that would be called, but that's that. So yeah, and then more of the fence continues, but the fence ends right here and then continues over here. So that's kind of a trip. Dirt, more just wide open space. But yeah, no. So, and then this path is just closed, and then you see like this bridge area that we don't know what this bridge is. It's a wooden bridge. We don't know where it leads to. I don't. So that'll be interesting to explore. And just over here, there's different paths that people can walk on, and random stuff that I've found, like a dog kennel or like a little dog holder, and this. I don't know what that is. So people can explore back here. I'm not today. So, and yeah, so that's kind of that. There's more paths as you see going through. I don't know what that is, but that's that. And more dog carriers. And more of the creek right here. And it's just kind of, people can walk down to the creek with this path. So there's a lot going on with this video right now. So as you see, this is the end of this path, this particular path of the Pinole Creek. On the other side, obviously, it dips to the right, and that's where the path continues. But right here, with this bar, this is the indication that this trail right here is done. So if you guys like what you see, as I said at the beginning, feel free to subscribe and give this video a like. I love you guys. Hope to see you guys in the well, not hope, but I'll see you guys in the next time when I make another Variety One video. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.